Hey guys, what is up? NevecLP here, and also SuperMoonBiscuit.
A good evening or morning or any other time of the day, depending on what time it is.
At the moment, it's 11:47 here in the UK. What time is it over there?
7:48.
Oh, okay. Right. So as we left off, I was about to charge into the target, but then I cut the video off midway. So we're looking for the last 8 notes in this level and the last jiggy, which the last jiggy is in here, but I'm not sure if the last notes are here. But they are, because it looks like.
When you finish this, are you going to do Banjo-Tooie?
See, I'm not. There we go, 100 notes. I'm not sure because Banjo-Tooie is a hell of a lot longer, and there's so much backtracking in that, and you have
I
to
haven't properly played it.
like each level intertwines with one another, and so sometimes you can only get like 4 or 5 jiggies in one level before you have to go to another level to unlock all the other access points for the other jiggies and stuff like that.
I
But
getcha.
I might do it. At the moment, I don't have a game planned after this. That's why, if any suggestions.
You should do the other critically acclaimed Banjo-Kazooie game.
Oh, nuts and bolts.
Yeah, nuts and bolts.
Yeah, that is
It's
definitely.
high time they made a sequel to, every fan's favorite game, Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that just pisses me
mean,
off when I think about that.
Fans hated it, the critics hated it, but two negatives make a positive, so.
Yeah, that's true. So another Banjo nuts and bolts would be great. So that's this level done. Now we can go to Mad Monster Mansion. Then it's Rusty Bucket Bay. Then Click Clockwood, and then we've done. Then it's Gruntilda's mini game thing. But
Have you played the Banjo Pilot and the other Banjo
no,
Game Boy game?
I didn't buy any other the Game Boy or DS
The
or whatever it was on.
I played them on the emulator. The platforming one's pretty cool. It's quite a bit different because it's like a bird's eye view one, but it's still pretty cool. And the Banjo Pilot one is pretty much just a very uncreative kart racer, but it's still fun.
Oh right,
The power-ups are just like cookie cutters from Mario Kart or something.
What?
It's still fun.
I remember watching a review somewhere of the Banjo Pilot. I can't remember what channel it was though. Was it Brutal Moose? Has he done one?
I don't know. If he has, I haven't seen it, and I will
This
watch
probably
it after
wasn't
this.
Brutal Moose then.
It might have been like I don't know what their channel is called. Like
Continue.
they're called like something Undertow, and they do like reviews of like a lot of games.
Under Toenails.
Yep, that's it.
Under Toenails. Okay, good. So
Yep.
that's that. I was gonna say, oh yeah, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Right. I did plan on like doing a recording once before, like a kind of walkthrough kind of thing. But then I just realised that most of the recording is just going to be me making vehicles. That's going to take up
Alright.
most of the part. You can spend you can spend hours making a vehicle. It's insane. And then it ends up looking like crap, and then you just end up building like a flip-flop that does a backflip. That's about it.
I only played a few hours of Nuts and Bolts. I liked the visuals. The actual landscape looked really cool.
Yeah, the graphics were good, but like in JonTron's video, the levels were way too big for what was actually on the map. There was just not enough stuff filling in. So here once we've done Mad Monster Mansion, there's like a super secret hideout that only I know about, and then there's a switch there that raises the sea level that lets you get into Rusty Bucket Bay. And going through this tunnel is the way to the puzzle board for Mad Monster Mansion, which is the level up next. I think
How far do you reckon you're into this let's play?
Pretty much right near the end.
Oh wow, okay.
Mad Monster Mansion is a fairly short level. Rusty Bucket Bay is pretty short as well. It's just one of the most infamous levels because it was so difficult back in the Nintendo 64 days because it was so harsh and the water was polluted. So if you got in it, even if you weren't diving, you lost oxygen.
Yeah,
and there's
whole
like
game's an advertisement for like
yeah,
what's it called?
it's just
Littering,
there
I guess.
to punish you really. Click Clock Wood is going to be the longest one because it's 3 levels. There's the spring level, the autumn, no, spring, summer, and or is there 4? I think there might be 4. There's spring.
It'd be weird to leave one season out.
Yeah, there's spring, summer, autumn, and winter. That's it. Yeah, so there's 4 levels with that one. And the level's pretty damn big as it is. But you can only get some jiggies in each season, and then you have to like work through the order because, like in spring, you have to feed. You have to like help an egg hatch, and then once you like go through the levels, you see it like growing, and then at the end, it flies off and gives you a jiggy. But if you don't do it in order, then you can't do that because if you go straight to winter, the egg's just gone because you never hatched it, so it's dead.
Jesus, alright.
Yeah.
Have you seen the final third part of the South Park thing?
Yeah, I watched it yesterday. It's good. Although the ending was
Yeah.
really random, but I liked how they just advertised their game.
Yeah, yeah, because I was waiting for the punchline.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect that. That was hilarious.
I thought the punchline was going to be like Wii U wins or something, because that
I
wasn't
thought they were
mentioned.
just gonna be stand there for like a few seconds and then get bored of outside and go and play video games again or something
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah. So yeah, over here we got to smash this gate down because otherwise, we can't go to the super secret hideout after the level. We'd have to just backtrack again. So going down there is a super secret hiding place that only I know. And then going through here is the entrance to Mad Monster Mansion.
this game looks really good for Nintendo 64.
Yeah, well, it's HD remake, so I mean the original still looks good. It just more pixely, obviously. The character models just look a bit more jaggy and stuff. But the thing is, I don't know if you've ever like played a game like when you're like a lot younger, and then when you're
Oh,
older.
it feels the same as I played it.
Well, no, you like imagine it saying, "Oh man, I remember how good the graphics were," and then you go back to it and you realize, "Wow, I can't believe I played this. This looks garbage." Even though gameplay doesn't
Oh,
equal graphics.
usually when I play a game that I played like a really long time ago, and if it's like a HD remake or something, it's usually how I remember it.
Yeah, if the HD
Which is
remake
weird.
is released, that is how I remember playing it. But if I go back to the original, I was like, I don't remember
Okay.
playing it look it like this. Though, like, have you ever played the game Silicon Valley on PS1?
No, it sounds familiar, but I haven't played it.
You like crash land on an alien planet, and you like a little computer chip, and then you go around going like entering animals because they're all electronic, and then you just control other animals. But I remember playing it on N64, and I thought the graphics were amazing, and I only rented it back then, and then I saw it in the store for PS1, like for £5. So I was like, oh, I want to get this. And this was a couple years after, and then I played it, and I was like, wow, these graphics suck. Oh yeah, for this one you can. Oh, carry on.
There's probably a game that maybe like one of the original Crash Bandicoot games on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because I remember playing them and just really thinking it looked awesome, but now it doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
Especially the first one.
Yeah. Well, I wish they brought Crash Bandicoot back. Even though it
Yeah.
wasn't my favorite game, I still liked it because it was just all the levels were just so different from one another.
Have you played Wrath of Cortex?
No. Didn't you
Okay.
do a Let's
Wait,
Play
no,
of that
hang
on your old channel?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot 2 is a better example. In Crash Bandicoot 2, it's really good, but there are a lot of levels which are kind of the same thing, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
still a really good game.
Alright. Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah, that ghost a minute ago, if you walk on the floorboards, he wakes up even if you're just tiptoeing around. You have to go in from another way, and this is where another stop and swap egg would be if I hadn't already collected it on a previous save. But yes. Alright guys, we're going to have to call this a part because it's reaching the 10-minute mark, but we'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.